can have that. Okay, and then you say more torches. Like, all of this is covered by trees. Now we're making more trees. Okay, you can get a tree over here as well. Feels unnecessary. Maybe, and then torches. Yes, you would like to have a torch over here. Probably, or... You would technically want it... You get a torch. You get it there. It's a nice torch. And it would be nice with a torch over here somewhere, apparently. So... Sure. Get a torch there. Okay, would be good with torches here. There's gonna probably be a torch here anyway. Look at that. Getting exactly what you want. Full coverage almost. Oh, I need to hold or something. Oh, it's very fast. Many time went. What do you think about the place now then? Yeah. Clothes, food. Back in Bromia, Forest Plaza. Okay. You could eat more fruit. You could eat more fruit. Treating our captives well will prevent bad blood and more wars. Good. We have no captives. We have kids. McGrunt. More furniture. We're working on it. You want bread? Army is embarrassing. Yeah, we have no army. You wish to sacrifice the Creator? But doing it in my backyard feels weird. You have a shrine. That should be big enough. I made it kind of big, actually. When will those kids grow up? You must have like a property being like how fully grown you are. Right? How fully grown are you? Child, +2. Now you do that a lot. Services. Yeah, Critorians. When it comes to kids... And how quickly do you... Days as infant, 8. Days as child, 48. Okay, so they are... Technically they should be... Oh no, infant, 8. Yes, and that's probably when they were in the back, and then they were themselves. So you're on a 48 journey, which is... like 3 years. Something. That's half a year. And that's a year. That's 3 years. 3.5 years. And then you're a grown-up. Grown-up enough to do stuff. More furnitures. Five days to harvest. 6 days to harvest. 5 day to harvest. 5 day to harvest. 5 day to harvest. So many days to harvest. Wait, if I just go and check again in here. Yes, the Cretonians. And then we have different buildings, right? No, this is employment. All right. No, wait. Yeah, employment. And then wait. Well, there is the lavatories. And we don't like lavatories. We do have 100... No, wait. Yeah, we have 100% skill in it. But fulfillment is minus 400%. We don't like it. Humans also do not like it with lavatories. What would you like instead? Very confusing. I don't know how they do their business. But I guess they do. At some point, you're gonna have enough furniture in your homes. I hope. I don't understand how that works. It seems. If it does. But something. Oh, it is spring. So technically, we don't have any fruit. We don't have any grain. We would need to forage grain to make grain plantations, which is fine. Really. What do you think? Yes, clothing. You would like clay. As tired as I am Argonos raid, I do think we should treat them better once conquered. We have no conquered anything. The city, if the city made more money, surely some of it could be made back to us. You want money? Oh, you want like a salary. Potential problems. The amount of odd jobbers you have is currently not a problem. The first potential problem is not a problem. Okay, good. No rooms currently have severe problems. You do not currently store any goods in excess. Okay. You currently are not hoarding much wealth. I am not. You are not spending excessive resources on technology. I am spending no resources on technology. But remember to make sure you're getting the most out of your allocations. I'm getting a very cost-effective amount of technology out of my input. Yeah. Your servers are properly dimensioned. All nobles are assigned. I don't have any nobles. You're trading all goods at reasonable prices. I am not trading any goods. Okay, good. We have no problems. Except for the ones we have. That's gonna take forever. Okay. How are we looking right now? You will give us food in just a few days. You have 12. How are we doing on the potential? Well, you're not ripe yet. And same deal EO over here. And no more kids yet. And no room for... Okay. It's... If I hold for, then it goes fast. Okay, wait. I hope you're... Well, they have. So that's good. That's good. They did. That makes me happy. Yes, they did. Excellent. Because they are already allocated. And apparently, all of this was... Yeah, you do regrow. You must regrow. Because otherwise, very weird. Yeah, you have 17 of your furniture. Sickness. Oh no. A subject of yours becomes sick. Sickness is tied to your subject's health. In early game, there's not much you can do about this except for keeping the city clean. But as your city grows, you must provide your people doctor. Yes, thank you. Who is sick? And what kind of sick? We seem to have good health. Werax What is Werax? Infected? Being sick. Currently ill with vision fever, needs to recuperate. Is it vision fever? Needs to recuperate. Is it contagious? Should we send you... Gavin? Excuse me? Did you make that bad noise? Gavin? 1.2 years. You're another kid. You got 2 kids? How did you get another kid? Do they just spawn kids? Can't you, like, be sick inside? I feel like that would be... Okay, you have vision fever. Where does it say that you do have vision fever? Budding, yeah. Recover, yeah, you need to recover. Okay, I would like to know about vision, sickness, health, okay. Wearax, I don't know what Wearax is. Known diseases. Vision fever. Here, okay, there is information, but it's not in there. This rarely fatal disease will inflict fevers and terrible visions upon its victim. While the contents of the vision is unknown due to afflicted being mostly incoherent, those with enough strength left to move will seek out shrines and temples to commune with their gods. Perhaps it is fortunate that no one can remember a thing after being cured. Now I would like to spread 10% spread. Incubation days 3, infection days 8, lethality 5%. Okay, so it seems to be a very low occurrence. Like, it's not like what I can see. Not like, wait, is this the health? Oh no. Why have the health gone down? Could you why has the health gone down? Because of Wearax exposure, potentially. What is Wearax exposure? Something here is negative. Wearax exposure. What is a Wearax? This has nature. Are there no flowers? It's got wood. Yeah, flower. The flower, no flower. I don't know what Wearax is. Well, just keep away from everyone. Right? Thank you. Yeah, need 2 more. Yeah, you just lay there for days, 2 seasons. Yeah, in the snow or rain, I guess. Yeah, you just hang out. Oh, we made a pump. We made a pump. It goes all the way to here. It goes nowhere. Depends on how many that it's manual. Why is it not pressure? Why no pressure? Why so little pressure? Why is it only doing 12 out of 150 pressure? Are you bad at pumping? Pressure is created through pumps. The work is in pumps, and they degrade. Okay. Pressure is created through pumps. Workload 100%. I'm not feeling that this is a very good pump. It was... I built it like... Should I have built it like further out? This pump is not a good pump. Potential problems. Some of your goods are stored excessively, currently rotting away. I guess... Well, apparently we have lots of food. I guess we can take... Take in another one. We can take in 12. Oh, we have not enough workers. We'll take in 5. I guess. Because we can. But we need to build another home. Okay, this pump is awful. A pump fills a canal with water pressure. Pumps connected to the same network will stack. A pump must be placed with its end by a natural body of water. Groundwater. Is a river not good enough? I'm very disappointed. I'm just gonna do a quick Songs of 6. Water pump. And then I used, yes, a wiki. A wiki is good. Are required for irrigation. They pump water from a natural body of fresh water through a network of canals and culverts. Yes, the other things. In order to provide moisture and fill pools. It costs 20 stone and 20 furniture at its base size, with additional larger pumps size costing additional resources. When building, the pump displays direction arrows in front and rear. The arrows facing the pump itself must be sighted on freshwater tiles, while the single arrow outward must connect to a culvert or canal, creating water pressure network. Each worker, blah blah blah, that operates the pump provides a volume of 25 water per cycle. If work cannot be maintained due to long commutes, worker death, etc., the water pressure will be lost, causing part of the canal network to dry out and no longer provide moisture. At maximum occupation, pumps provide a maximum of 150 to 600 water. Water pumps can stack. Okay, so I'm used to having a super bad pumps. 3 arrows into water. I think that's what I did. That feels like what I did. Unless under or next to. No pictures. pictures. Well, here there are many pumps in these pictures, but I would just like to see one pump. One pump. Show me one pump. Here we have someone who has, I think, 2 pumps, but they are not connecting to actual water. They are just on moist soil. And on other pictures, again, they look like they are just on moist soil, not connecting to waters. How many workers are in it? 6. All of them. Well, not right now. Now it's 5, but it's still only doing 12. Okay, this pump is a bad pump. How do I deconstruct the pump? Delete. I hope I get resources back. Next. Wait. Smart remove. Dismantle. 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 Oh wow, that was quick. Dismantles these as well. Okay, you can stop pumping. Okay. Now it replaced all the tiles with dirt. So where there was water, there is now dirt. Dirt. Moisture. Plus, plus, plus. Well, plus, plus, plus is the best kind of moist. Moisture, freshwater 100%. Strength. Alright, the water has a strength of 2000. Moisture 80, moisture 73. Well, the moisture here, it was watered, so of course it's moister. And you can do that. And I think I did. Well, would you care to explain? Things such as this, or this, someone taking a photo of their screen. Like, sounds to me like no. And it doesn't necessarily say that in the thing either. These are not on top of water. Version 66, yeah, it's a few versions ago in this one. v68. And can't see shit. Version for 70. Version 70, not long ago, showing input on land. I'm going to try just that. And then, probably, it's time to end. However, they made land where there was water, so I don't know. I mean, I feel like now that there is land there. But yes, I could even do this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that. I don't care. We can rebuild it again. Now please rebuild it. Immediately. Fresh water. Well, that's kind of the same. We don't have any salt water. Please build it. Or don't, I guess. Yeah, you need to clear. Okay, fine, fine. You need to clear. And then, but please deliver. Don't like move all the furniture away, because then we need to remake the furniture. Well, we have 15 furniture, apparently. 16 furniture. Please deliver the furniture. Someone took this furniture. I'm the first to cheer if you find out pumps can work on merely fresh water terrain instead of actual water. Well, I see no evidence that they should do otherwise. Not to be like, hey, but I don't see any. Winter is not gonna be helpful for a pump. Right, and some people took the furniture. So I hope everyone got furniture now, the amount that they want. Because you messed up. $19. Oh, there we go, there we go. Well, it's going all the way over to there. There's one missing. It's not worse. But it's also not better. You're doing more work now than before. But it's exceptionally bad still. Okay, there comes another. Are you gonna join? Are you gonna go away? Well, that didn't really help now, did it? Okay, I don't understand. We have one pump. I mean, it just looks like it's not getting its full potential. How many? Right. So this system is 98. It needs 98 pressure. This one should be able to deliver 150. It is not doing that. It is not operating under optimal. It's not good. Even though they are working 100%, they are not achieving good stuff. And I don't understand why. But we can't think about that all the time. Yeah, we made that again. Okay, so maybe it is the fresh water that is the thing, not moisture. 100% fresh water. 100% fresh water. Yeah, there's 100% fresh water under here. So that there is like... the water is fine. Is it that it took a long time for them to walk there? That feels absolutely stupid. Weird. Well, we got some food. Oh! Suddenly. Do they need to work for a full day before it happens? Well, here we are. Now it is suddenly working. The math is probably weird. Because it did mention like each worker does this per cycle, and if they weren't there in the beginning of a cycle, then they would do partial of the job. But it makes no sense. The way it's, I mean, maybe because otherwise you could like, they just do it for like 10% of the time and it would still fill up or something. Well, we're getting enough pressure, we even have spare. And now then we can see that it is fairly moist, and the moistness goes 13 tiles. Depending... No, it's, yeah, 13 tiles, maybe a little bit depending on, well, probably previous moistness. 13 tiles, which means that something. It means something. Well, anyway, we can see that it doesn't need to be connected to water, which is aligning with the picture online. Potentially, it would have worked still with it being built onto water, because even if I did, they made land out of the water. So this is all a square of land now. So they made that into land. So it was standing on land anyway. And this is all good for reasons. But yeah, that's a lot of work they need to do. I mean, I don't need... Oh, I can click on it and I can see... Okay, over here. There. Oh, that's 13 still. That's, yeah. So 13 tiles. I can click on it and see that. So potentially... Well, the best 6. Is there like a... Yeah, so like if it's 3... I don't know. But anyway, it's good. We have that. And technically, we have too much. So we only need like 2/3 of the pressure. So I'm thinking that we could just tell then 2 of them to go home. Because they are not needed, technically. You, two of you can go home. No, I said two of you can go home. Well, they've done the job for the day. It's still doing the pressure. Because they pumped it up. Oh, does it? They need to fill this. Wait. They need to fill. So it pumps up water into this thing. But there's nothing telling me how much water is in the thing. But I need to fill that, and that is providing the pressure. That would make sense. But there's nothing to tell me when they're done. But now they're back. Yeah, that was... And the technically doesn't need to provide 150. And now it's still providing 150. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's good. We should make farms. More farms. Now, if I were to plan a farm over here, just check in. And that is working just as good as these of it do. And technically, maybe I should make them bigger. To utilize stuff. It's still good. Still good. It's still good. Now, that is 13. That's as far as it, like, technically would provide. But it's fine. It's still fine. But that is like a mean. It would need several farmers to take care of this. But if I instead did like that. No, it's still good. I could make bigger farms than I planned or something. I'm not sure, but we shall not do it now. We shall do it later because it's been almost 5 hours and yeah, good. I shall end here. Yes, we will continue next Sunday, and we have a pump. We have a canal, and we have maybe some mysterious mechanics. But after a bit of time, it seems like it's doing what it was saying that it would do. But we do not need to connect it to actual water. We need to connect it to fresh water, and the fresh water needs to be wait, we're converting fresh water to moistness. Well, now I see, now this is, I shall not try to, okay, now with the pump, we're not going to pump up the things we provided with the pump. Now I do no longer see. It probably reaches, the natural moistness. I mean, I would imagine that it wouldn't really work, or maybe it does, because games, like if I put a pump here, and this keeps it moist, and then I keep pumping up from there, and I remove this. I could just, as long as I initially provide water to somewhere, I can just create an indefinite indefinite, and I can just create moistness. I don't know. I don't want to do the science because it takes freaking 20 furniture to do it. But yeah, we should stop here. We shall stop here. I shall put this on the YouTubes. And, well, that is a wrong command. This is true. And the SO command should really check for if there is a target username. First, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, that is the command that I had in mind. YouTube. And now we shall go music. No music. Okay, I don't know. Music. No music. We shall raid somewhere. Where shall we raid? We shall raid. Well, Son of Hanu is probably gonna get away from there at some point, but we shall raid Son of Hanu before it's too late. Aha! He's still building. He's still building. We're raiding over to Son of Hanu playing Satisfactory. Okay, okie dokie. And I need a break. And some food. And such. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Well, thank you for today. It's been nice. And yeah, Songs of Six seems it's yeah, well, I did buy it after all after the demo, so I guess that's the thing. Space doesn't do pause still. Maybe you could change that, but it has another job, but I don't know. And then pump, weird pump, and kids mess up the math. Okay? The numbers. Kids mess up the numbers. I'll be back next weekend with all the things, probably, Oni, Astronauts, and Songs of Six. SOS. Very good. Okay. Now we go to Hanu before it's too late. Again, yes, and I say goodbye and thank you again and have a good time. Hope you had a good time and bye.